Most folks are terrified of the quiet. They turn on the radio, they talk over each other. They fill every empty room with noise. Because when it gets truly quiet, you gotta listen to your own soul. And a lot of folks ain't ready for that conversation. I used to need a crowd just to feel like I was there. Needed a dozen voices just to fill the heavy air. I kept the engine running, kept the radio on loud, afraid of what I'd hear if I ever left the crowd. Running from myself. But you can't outrun the truth by making a lot of sound. Eventually the engine stops and you gotta look around. I'm sitting with the silence, making it my friend, letting the busy world come to a quiet end. Ain't got no need to chatter, ain't got no point to prove, just watching the shadows as the evening starts to move. Yeah, sitting with the silence, letting my spirit mend. It's funny how the stillness used to make me feel so bare, like a solitary tree standing naked in the air. But now I hear the wisdom in the rustle of the leaves. I'm finding all the comfort that a restless heart believes. So keep your loud opinions and keep your heavy news. I'm perfectly contented with these quiet Delta blues. Oh, I'm sitting with the silence, making it my friend, letting the busy world come to a quiet end. Ain't got no need to chatter, ain't got no point to prove, just watching the shadows as the evening starts to move. Yeah, sitting with the silence, letting my spirit mend. The silence ain't empty. It's full of every answer you've been looking for. You just gotta be brave enough to sit down and listen. Oh, I'm sitting with the silence, I'm making it my friend, letting the busy world come to a quiet end. Ain't got no need to chatter, I ain't got no point to prove, just watching the shadows as the evening starts to move. Yeah, sitting with the silence, Lord, letting my spirit mend. Quiet now, so peaceful, just breathing it in. They say anger is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. I held a grudge for so many years, my hands forgot how to hold anything else. It's a heavy thing, pride. And tonight, I'm just too tired to fight. I kept a ledger of the wrongs that were done, counted the shadows, turned my back on the sun, built a fortress of stones that were thrown at my name, kept the fire burning, but I was burning in the flame. It burns you down. You can't embrace the morning with your fist balled tight. You can't find your peace if you're looking for a fight. I'm laying down the sword, stepping off the line, leaving that old battlefield far behind. Ain't waiting for an apology, it's never gonna come. The war is over now, and the silence won. Yeah, I'm laying down the sword, letting it rust in the sun. Look at the folks who dealt me the pain, just broken people walking out in the rain. We're all just stumbling, trying to find our way home. No sense in throwing dirt when you made a fragile bone. So I'm washing my hands in the river of grace, taking the bitterness right out of my space. I'm laying down the sword, stepping off the line, leaving that old battlefield far behind. Ain't waiting for an apology, it's never gonna come. The war is over now, and the silence won. Yeah, I'm laying down the sword, letting it rust in the sun. Forgiveness ain't about letting them off the hook. It's about letting yourself out of the cage. Turn the key, brother, walk out.
Leaving that old battlefield far behind. Ain't waiting for an apology, it's never gonna come. The war is over now, Lord.
soul, leaving it right here. Let it rust. My hands are empty now, and my soul is light. We come into this world with our hands completely empty. And when our time is up, we leave the exact same way. So why do we spend the whole time in between, holding on to things so tight? Let it go. You can't take it with you anyway. Built a heavy safe to lock my treasures inside. Gathered up the silver, let it feed my pride. Fenced in the yard, put a padlock on the gate, but I was just a prisoner of my own estate. Locked myself in. You hold on to the past, your knuckles turn white. You hold on to the grievance, it keeps you up at night. I got empty hands, but a full heart. I step right off that heavy cart. Ain't dragging no baggage down a dusty road. Ain't bowing my back to another man's load. Yeah, with empty hands, I finally learned to start. I gave away the grudges that were gathering mold. I let go of the stories that were getting too old. Stop trying to carry every bridge that I burned. Looked down at my palms and saw the lessons I learned. When you got nothing to protect, you got nothing to fear. When the noise finally stops, the vision gets clear. I got empty hands, but a full heart. I step right off that heavy cart. Ain't dragging no baggage down a dusty road. Ain't bowing my back to another man's load. Yeah, with empty hands, I finally learned to start. You only got two hands, my friend. If they're full of yesterday's regrets, how are you supposed to catch tomorrow's blessings? Open them up. Oh, I got empty hands, but a full heart. I step right off that heavy cart. Ain't dragging no baggage down this dusty road. Ain't bowing my back to another man's load. Yeah, with empty hands, Lord, I finally learned to start. Empty hands, so much lighter now, ready to receive. Folks wake up early just to check their bank accounts, trying to see how much they're worth on a piece of paper. But if you got breath in your lungs, a warm cup of coffee, and a sunrise out your window, you're already a millionaire. The paper just hasn't caught up yet. I don't own no mansion upon the highest hill, don't have a leather briefcase or a fancy shiny wheel. Got a chipped enamel coffee cup and a creaky wooden floor, and a hound dog sleeping heavy right outside my screen door. That's all I need. Some men measure living by the things that they can buy. I measure my fortune by the colors in the sky. Yeah, I'm rich in the morning, wealthy in the dawn. Ain't got no heavy suits to put my weary shoulders on. Got the sunlight on my face, got the rhythm in my chest. I leave the rush into the world, and I take the quiet rest. Yeah, rich in the morning, feeling truly blessed. I watch the greedy men running down the street below, trading all their hours just to put on a good show. But a pocket full of silver can't buy peace of mind, and the more you try to gather, the more you leave behind. So I'm drinking down the morning, slow and dark and deep. I'm awake to all the blessings that the restless try to sleep. Yeah, I'm rich in the morning, wealthy in the dawn. Ain't got no heavy suits to put my weary shoulders on. Got the sunlight on my face, got the rhythm in my chest. I leave the rush into the world, and I take the quiet rest. Yeah, rich in the morning, feeling truly blessed. A man who wants nothing, he's got everything. You can't sell a man something you don't need. And freedom is needing less. Got the rhythm in my chest. I leave the rush into the world, and I take the quiet rest. Yeah, rich in the morning, Lord, I'm feeling truly blessed. Wealthy man, got it all right here. Sun is shining bright. We build ourselves up so high sometimes, trying to be everybody's hero, somebody's rock to lean on. But a rock doesn't feel the sunshine, a rock doesn't grow. There's a lot of freedom in realizing you're not the one keeping the sky from falling. Carry the world like a sack across my back, trying to keep everybody else's train on the track. Thought if I just held on tight, the whole thing would survive. But I was barely breathing, barely keeping me alive. Wear a heavy crown, it's gonna bend your spine. Gotta learn to let the stars fall out of line. I ain't holding up the sky tonight, I'm laying my armor down by the firelight. Let the world spin around, let the rivers do the work. I ain't nobody's savior, just a man in the dirt. Yeah, just a man in the dirt. And that's alright by me. It's a humbling thing when you finally step aside and realize the ocean doesn't need you for the tide. The morning sun's gonna rise without my helping hand. I'm just a single grain of time on an hourglass of sand. So I take off the cape and I loosen up my grip. I'm jumping off the wheel of this crazy sinking ship. I ain't holding up the sky tonight, I'm laying my armor down by the firelight. Let the world spin around, let the rivers do the work. I ain't nobody's savior, just a man in the dirt. Yeah, just a man in the dirt. And that's alright by me. It's a heavy, heavy thing, trying to be a giant. You stand up that tall, you miss all the good things growing down here on the ground. I think I'll just stay down here for a while. I ain't holding up the sky tonight, I'm laying my armor down by the firelight. Let the world spin around, let the rivers do the work. I ain't nobody's savior, I'm just a man in the dirt. Yeah, just a man in the dirt, Lord, and that's alright by me. I spent my whole life holding on so tight, my knuckles were white. Afraid if I let go of the reins, the whole carriage would crash. But you know what happens when you finally open your hands? You realize the horse knows the way home all by itself. I tried to steer the wind, tried to direct the rain, tried to be the master of my own domain. Held on to the rope till it burned my skin. So afraid to lose, so desperate to win. Yeah. But a desperate grip don't make the river flow. It just tires you out and lays you low. I'm unclenching my hands, letting it fall, stepping away from that heavy brick wall. If it stays, it stays. If it goes, well, it's gone. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the dawn. Yeah, I'm clenching my hands and singing a softer song. There's a certain kind of magic when you finally yield, like a wild horse running in an open field. You stop trying to push the mountain up the hill, and you find your peace in standing still. I'm trusting the road to take me where I need. Stop pulling the roots just to check on the seed. I'm unclenching my hands, letting it fall, stepping away from that heavy brick wall. If it stays, it stays. If it goes, well, it's gone. Just gonna sit back and watch the dawn. Yeah, I'm clenching my hands and singing a softer song. Control is just an illusion we tell ourselves to feel safe. True safety, that's knowing you'll be alright even when the storm takes the roof. Oh, I'm unclenching my hands, I'm letting it fall, stepping away from that heavy brick wall. Oh, if it stays, it stays. If it goes, well, it's gone. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the dawn. Yeah, I'm clenching my hands, Lord, and singing a softer song. Open palms, nothing left to grip. I'm letting it ride. Folks spend their whole lives trying to build a kingdom, trying to be the boss, the chief, the king of their own little hill. But crowns are heavy, my friend, and eventually everything made of iron rusts. I'd rather be a free man walking in the dirt than a prisoner chained to a throne. I built a castle out of promises and pride, kept all my weaknesses locked up deep inside. Sat upon a high chair looking at the ground, telling everybody how to spin this world around. A lonely place to sit, but the wind blows cold up on top of the hill, and a hungry ego is a thing you cannot fill. I'm letting the rust take the crown today, walking away from the games they play. Ain't got no kingdom to defend no more, just an old acoustic guitar and a wooden floor. Yeah, leaving the rust on the crown, stepping down to the ground. It takes a lot of energy to look down from above. Takes a lot of pretending just to hide the things you love. I watch the jesters dancing, trying to make me smile, but I haven't felt a genuine feeling in a while. So I'm taking off the heavy, taking off the fake. I'm leaving the palace right beside the lake. I'm letting the rust take the crown today, walking away from the games they play. Ain't got no kingdom to defend no more, just an old acoustic guitar and a wooden floor. Yeah, leaving the rust on the crown, stepping down to the ground. The true measure of a man ain't how many people bow down to him, it's how many people he can look right in the eye, level and true, level and true. Defend no more, just an old acoustic guitar and this wooden floor. Yeah, leaving the rust on the crown. Lord, I'm stepping down to the ground. Stepping down, feet on the earth, right where I started. Folks love to look over the fence, love to point out the weeds growing in their neighbor's yard. But I found that if you spend enough time looking at somebody else's dirt, your own house starts to gather dust. I'm just keeping my eyes on my own front steps these days. I used to lean hard on the wooden fence, giving out advice that didn't make no sense, judging the way that another man walked, letting my ego do all of the talk. A foolish pride. But a critical eye is a heavy disease. It'll bring a proud man right down to his knees. I'm just sweeping my own porch today, letting the morning breeze blow the dust away. Ain't looking across the road, ain't casting no stone. I got enough work right here in my own home. Yeah, sweeping my own porch, leaving the neighbors alone. It's a full-time job, just keeping my mind straight, keeping the rust off my own iron gate. I ain't got the hours to worry about you when my own leather boots got holes worn through. So I'm minding my business and tending my fire, stepping right out of the muck and the mire. I'm just sweeping my own porch today, letting the morning breeze blow the dust away. Ain't looking across the road, ain't casting no stone. I got enough work right here in my own home. Yeah, sweeping my own porch, leaving the neighbors alone. Before you tell a man his windows are dirty, you better make sure you ain't looking through smudged glass yourself. Clean your own house first. Oh, I'm just sweeping my own porch today, letting the morning breeze blow the dust away. Ain't looking across the road, ain't casting no stone. I got enough work right here in my own home. Yeah, sweeping my own porch. Lord, I'm leaving the neighbors alone. Sweeping it clean, mind on my own business right here at home. You ever try to hold a boat in place during a storm? You throw down the heaviest anchor you can find, and you pull on that rope till your hands bleed. But the ocean is always stronger. Sometimes you just gotta cut the line and trust that the water will take you where you need to go. Spent a lifetime fighting with the changing tide, trying to find a safe place where my soul could hide. I threw down my anchor in the deep, dark blue, hoping I could hold on till the storm passed through. Till it hurts, but you can't fight a hurricane with a piece of twine, and you can't stop the turning or the hands of time. I'm dropping the heavy anchor, I'm cutting the line, leaving that old struggle somewhere far behind. If the current wants to take me, well, I'll let it flow. I ain't fighting with the deep water no more. Yeah, dropping the anchor, letting the old ship go. Folks think if you drift, you're gonna end up lost, but they don't know the heavy, heavy price it costs to stand against the wind every single day, watching all your energy just wash away. So I take out my knife and I slice it clean. I'm sailing on toward a place I'll never see. I'm dropping the heavy anchor, I'm cutting the line, leaving that old struggle somewhere far behind. If the current wants to take me, well, I'll let it flow. I ain't fighting with the deep water no more. Yeah, dropping the anchor, letting the old ship go. They tell you that drifting is dangerous, but I'll tell you what's worse: staying stuck in a place that's slowly sinking just because you're too afraid to move. Oh, I'm dropping the heavy anchor, I'm cutting the line, leaving that old struggle somewhere far behind. If the current wants to take me, Lord, I'll let it flow. I ain't fighting with the deep water no more. Yeah, dropping the anchor, Lord, I'm letting the old ship go. Floating now, water's carrying me right on home. Spent half my life trying to get a standing ovation, trying to make the crowd love me, changing my tune just to hear them clap. But the hardest crowd you'll ever have to please is the one looking back at you in the mirror. I used to bend the notes to fit into their song, smile when I was hurting just to try and get along. Wore a painted mask and danced across the stage, acting like a free bird while sitting in a cage. Yeah. But applause is just a sound that quickly fades away, and the silence in the midnight always has the final say. So I'm playing for an empty room tonight, just me and this old guitar under a naked light. Ain't taking no requests, ain't worried about the cheers. I'm singing out the truth that I swallowed all these years. Yeah, playing for an empty room, and it's sounding mighty clear. There's a heavy kind of freedom when the audience is gone, when you don't have to worry about what side you're on. No critics in the front row, no judges in the back, just a lonely locomotive rolling down a rusty track. Tune my own strings, I set my own time. I ain't trading my soul for another man's dime. So I'm playing for an empty room tonight, just me and this old guitar under a naked light. Requests, ain't worried about the cheers. I'm singing out the truth that I swallowed all these years. Yeah, playing for an empty room, and it's sounding mighty clear. When you finally stop needing them to validate you, that's when your real voice comes out. And it's beautiful, brother. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm playing for an empty room tonight, just me and this old guitar under a naked light. Ain't taking no requests, ain't worried about the cheers. Truth that I swallowed all these years. Yeah, playing for an empty room, Lord, and it's sounding mighty clear. Just me now, singing for myself. song is finally mine. We spent a whole lot of money buying paint, trying to cover up the cracks, polishing the surface so everybody thinks we're brand new. But the real character, the real story, that's in the grain, that's in the scars. I wore a smile that felt like a heavy coat. I swallowed the truth till it burned in my throat. Tried to be the shiny penny in everybody's jar, but you can't hide the mileage on a beat-up car. No, you can't. The varnish starts peeling when the weather gets rough, and playing pretend, well, it gets to be too much. I'm stripped down to the wood, showing every stain. Ain't hiding the knots, ain't hiding the pain. Let the world see the scratches that I earned in the dark. I'm taking off the polish, I'm leaving my mark, yeah. Stripped down to the wood, raw and understood. Some folks walked away when the shine wore off, when my words got heavy and my edges got rough. But the ones who stay, they don't mind the dust. They know a little grit is something you can trust. So let the rain wash away everything fake. I'm standing my ground, whatever it takes. I'm stripped down to the wood, showing every stain. Ain't hiding the knots, ain't hiding the pain. Let the world see the scratches that I earned in the dark. I'm taking off the polish, I'm leaving my mark, yeah. Stripped down to the wood, raw and understood. Ain't nothing more exhausting than being somebody you're not. When you finally just stand there in all your glorious ruin, that's when the real living begins. Oh, I'm stripped down to the wood, showing every stain. Ain't hiding the knots, ain't hiding the pain. Let the world see the scratches that I earned in the dark. I'm taking off the polish, I'm leaving my mark, yeah. Stripped down to the wood, Lord, I'm raw and understood. Let the wind blow, nothing left to hide, just me and the truth. spent decades trying to make folks understand me, building these long bridges out of words, hoping they'd walk across and see my side. But people only understand from their own level of perception. These days, I just let them misunderstand me. It's a lot quieter that way. Used to argue with the wind, used to shout at the rain, trying to justify every little joy and pain. I'd lay out my reasons like cards on a wood table, hoping they would see my truth if only they were able. Wasted breath. But you can't tune a guitar that's missing half its strings, and you can't teach a caged bird the joy of how it sings. I got no need to explain myself anymore. Left all my defenses right outside the door. If they think I'm a fool, well, let them have their say. I'm drinking my coffee at the end of the day. Yeah, no need to explain. I'm doing fine my way. They talk in the whispers, they judge from the fence, saying the way I'm living don't make no common sense. But common sense ain't common, and their rules ain't mine. I'm steering my own ship, crossing my own line. So I tip my old hat and I give them a smile. Let them talk to my back while I walk my own mile. I got no need to explain myself anymore. Left all my defenses right outside the door. If they think I'm a fool, well, let them have their say. I'm drinking my coffee at the end of the day. Yeah, no need to explain. I'm doing fine my way. Your peace of mind, that's your property. You don't owe nobody the deed to it, and you sure as hell don't need their permission to be happy. Oh, I got no need to explain myself anymore. Left all my defenses right outside the door. If they think I'm a fool, well, let them have their say. I'm drinking my coffee at the end of the day. Yeah, no need to explain. Lord, I'm doing fine my way. Find my way. silence do the talking. I'm done pleading my case. The whole world is shouting these days. Everybody's got an opinion, everybody wants you to be mad about something. They're selling anger like it's a cure, but the best rebellion you can ever mount is just choosing not to listen. The radio is buzzing with the latest doom. Static on the screen just filling up the room. Folks out in the street shouting at the wind, arguing about where the trouble all begins. Yeah, it's a loud, loud world, but my soul's getting tired of the constant sound. I gotta pull my roots up from this angry ground. I'm turning off the noise, pulling the plug, sweeping all the panic right under the rug. Gonna sit on the porch, gonna listen to the breeze, find a little shelter underneath the trees. Yeah, turning off the noise, taking my quiet back. That you see, you don't gotta answer every lock that has a key. There's wisdom in the silence, power in the still, watching the evening shadows roll across the hill. So let them have their outrage, let them have their fight. I'm just watching the stars come out tonight. I'm turning off the noise, pulling the plug, sweeping all the panic right under the rug. Gonna sit on the porch, gonna listen to the breeze, find a little shelter underneath the trees. Yeah, turning off the noise, taking my quiet back. Silence ain't empty, brother. It's full of answers. You just gotta turn down the world long enough to hear them. To the breeze, find a little shelter underneath these trees. Yeah, turning off the noise, Lord, taking my quiet back. Sweet silence, just the wind now, quiet mind. spent half my life running from the storms, trying to keep my boots dry, trying to outrun the dark clouds. But you can't outrun the sky. Sometimes you just gotta stop running and let the water wash you clean. Got a few scars I earned, got a few I didn't choose, got a closet full of memories and a pair of worn-out shoes. Used to curse the thunder when it shook my window pane. Used to drown my sorrows just to hide the pain. Lord knows I tried. But you can't grow a garden on hard, dry ground. Gotta let the weather bring the lightning down. I'm making peace with the rain, letting it fall. Ain't building no shelters, ain't building no walls. Every drop is a lesson, every storm is a friend, washing away the places I've been, yeah. Making peace with the rain, right up to the end. There's a comfort in the gray if you know how to look, like an old familiar story in a dusty book. I don't ask for the sunshine every single day. A man needs the shadows to find his own way. So let the skies open up, let the river run high. I'm standing my ground under a heavy sky. I'm making peace with the rain, letting it fall. Ain't building no shelters, ain't building no walls. Every drop is a lesson, every storm is a friend, washing away the places I've been, yeah. Making peace with the rain, right up to the end. Forgiving yourself, that's the hardest storm to weather. But once you stop fighting the drops, you realize they were only there to help you grow. Oh, I'm making peace with the rain, I'm letting it fall. Ain't building no shelters, ain't building no walls. Every drop is a lesson, every storm is a friend, washing away all the places I've been, yeah. Making peace with the rain, Lord, right up to the end. Let it fall, wash it off.